told me slowly it's the fastest.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Cleveland Guardians. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound today, Tanner Bybee. What do you look for here?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. And that's in for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. That clips the corner. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player.
Let's go, Tanner.
Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
In the air to left center. Quan settles underneath it. He makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down. Take a look at the lineup.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
We all know that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
Let's go, Tanner.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Cubs leave 1, and now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Shota Imanaga. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first, stepping up for the Guardians, Steven Kwan. Fastball for a strike. And that one pulled foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Way
One ball,
outside.
two
Now
strikes.
1-2.
Ball, that's low.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now Kyle Manzardo. There's a strike. One out, bases empty. Now 1-1.
Down.
Just
ball.
missed. One down, base is empty. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Batting third.
So a man at first. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And 1-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory.
There's one, and that's 2. Through an inning, no score here on the show. Second inning
Leading
set
off
to
for the
go.
Cubs,
So up now for
shortstop,
Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Bybee back to work. Bybee, a 6'2" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve.
That's a ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. James
1-1.
Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
To the right side. He steps on the bag and quickly one away in the
Batting
second.
sixth, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And downstairs.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one at 95 missed up top, and the count now 2-0. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball one. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
No score here in the second. Foul ball.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And that's in the dirt. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swing and a miss. Tanner Bybee with the strikeout. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And that misses. Ball one. And that's outside. Next one misses, and it's 3-0. Strike on the inside corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And a big swing and a miss.
3-2.
Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's Lane Thomas. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball one. Well struck right field. And this one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One down, runner at third. And up next for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Thomas stands at third with one gone in the inning. Fouled off left side.
Ball one.
Next offering is down low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One away with a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Goes down looking.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
John Kenzie Noel now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Foul ball there. Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back now at Progressive Field. On to the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Gage Workman. That clips the inside corner for a strike. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And it is out of here. That one felt good. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. That
Ball
misses.
1, no strike.
1-0. In the air, right side. Noel settles under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian Happ.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, and that's going to bang against the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1. Ball one there. Little chopper rolls foul. And a 1-1. And a foul ball. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the Guardians nothing.
I'll be rocking that stage to the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it, standing right there, but you can't get near it. Said I would do it, and now I do it all the time. I've been steady improving to make it fluid on the ride.
Here in Cleveland, set for the bottom of the 3rd. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's outside.
That's a ball.
And the count is 1-1. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
To the right side. Throws to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven.
So 2 down now. And here is Steven Kwan. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the 1st. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Now 3-0. 2 outs, base is empty. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Perfect.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire
for the
at bat.
Guardians.
So 2 down.
Designated
Kyle
hitter,
Mansardo
Kyle
digs in for the Guardians.
Mansardo.
He reached out a walk his first time. There's a strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. This one in the air right field. Tucker makes the grab, and that is that. Guardians lead 1. Still behind by a count of 1-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Michael Busch. swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Kwan moving back. Gone. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. First
Count
offering
1-0.
misses badly for ball one. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Kwan settles underneath it. Calls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Nico Horner. Flied to right his first time. And that's in there for strike one.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk
One
nerd
ball,
to me.
two
Pitch in the
strikes.
dirt. Now 1-2. And the pitch. That
Two
misses
balls,
the
two
zone.
strikes.
Now 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now batting.
Here's a
center
speed
fielder,
threat. Pete Crow Armstrong. Struck out swinging his first time. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Kwan heads after it. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Cleveland, ready to go. Bottom 4. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Off the mark there. And it's 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That one missed.
2-2 the count.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. Struck out looking his first time. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. The Guardians down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one missing inside.
Ball, that's inside.
That one fouled off. Fights it off. You'll see another. Workman handles, throws to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, center fielder Lane.
Here comes Lane Thomas. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The next offering misses. 1-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next offering upstairs.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Right through there for a strike.
3-2.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And that will fall. And that extends the inning.
Up next,
Dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So man aboard, Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. His first at bat was a strikeout. Check swing, called strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Squirts away a little bit. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or 2 to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Thomas on at second with 2 down. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab and the inning is over. 1 left for the Guardians. They trail things here 2-0. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here is Gage Workman. Bybee back to work. Workman in his rookie season, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one ripped. Kwan sprinting after it. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. And that's in the dirt. Ball one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
One ball, one
Try to
strike.
go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's just out.
Runner at second, nobody out. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Happ in the box again, takes a strike. Activity in the Guardians bullpen. Paul Sewald appears to be getting loose. Herron getting loose as well. Late swing, foul to the left. Runner at second here, one gone. That's down and in. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home
That's a
run.
ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's a strike. That's in there.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Breaking ball inside. And the count is 2 and 2. That misses off the outside edge.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Man at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
On the ground, right side. Martinez. Over to first. Third out. One left for the Cubs, but they hold the 2-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So in now for Cleveland, John Kenzie Noel. Just missed.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
2-0. Fought off foul.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Three-two. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Brian Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
And that's in there at the knees.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side in the 5th. Guardians fail to score, and they're down 2-0. Back now at Progressive Field. Top 6. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
And now it's even up. The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And that skips in the dirt. And they'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Up next for the Cubs, first
Michael
baseman,
Busch,
Michael
the next to
Busch.
hit. He's already homered here in this one. And that's a strike. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Hard hit left side. Ramirez sends it to first. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tanner Bybee done for the day, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now pitching
Paul
for the Guardians.
Seawald into the game. He's
Number
into the game, and the
34.
base is empty.
Paul Seawald.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's
Ball
downstairs and outside.
2-0.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing here this half. Top of the order, due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Cubs 2 and the Guardians nothing. Well, we go bottom six. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. That one hit to right. Tucker makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. And that one upstairs, ball one. Movement in the Cubs bullpen, Tyson Miller up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Hodge warming up as well. The Guardians trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the sixth. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball line to center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Man at first with one gone. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one. Swung on, belted. That one's deep. And that is gone. He'll circle the bases, and we are all tied up. It's 2-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Breaking ball on the outside corner requires the hitter to remain patient. If you leak too soon, you're going to roll over on it or you're going to swing and miss. Perfect mechanics right there. Nice home run.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Shota Imanaga won't go any further, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Keegan Thompson.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. First pitch misses. And another ball.
That's ball 3.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Up
about.
next for the Guardians.
One gone runner at first.
Center fielder,
And up next for Cleveland, Lane Thomas.
Thomas.
There's the strike. And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Santana leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is downstairs. Late swing, fouled off. Here's a high chopper. Tosses to first, and Thomas is out.
Now batting, second baseman on hand.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Martinez getting ready to hit. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
That one finds the zone. 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. 2-2 game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Top of inning number 7. So here's Horner now. Late on that fastball. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Hunter Gaddis, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Smith also throwing. On the ground to third. And they get Nico Horner one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Gage Workman. That's through there for a strike. Next offering way upstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Caught him looking for the K. Cubs are down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Now pitching for
Tyson
Chicago.
Miller comes on now.
Number 49, Tyson Miller.
And now the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel.
Right fielder,
who's 0 for 2 with a pair of
John
strikeouts.
Noel.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball,
Good
2
late
strikes.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Bo Naylor now at the plate. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. And misses inside. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the catch, inning over. So they make short work of him there. We look ahead to inning number 8. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Hunter Gaddis.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 33, Hunter Gaddis.
Miguel Amaya digs in now.
Catcher Miguel Amaya.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Action in the pen down there. Emmanuel Clase up and loosening in the pen. That one's upstairs, ball one. Up and in, ball two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Go ahead run on base. Ian Happ up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
1-1.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Gets a piece and stays alive.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Next to hit, Kyle Tucker, known for his late inning heroics. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Misses inside. 1-2 to count. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Outside low, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Seiya Suzuki in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Line to left. Down the line, and it's foul. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stump. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Cubs leave 1. Score remains 2-2.
Now pitching for the
Back
Chicago
now, new
Cubs,
pitcher on the mound as we roll into the
Number
bottom of the 8th.
37.
Porter Hodge.
Porter Hodge.
Stephen Kwan
Leading off
digs in for the Guardians.
Left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's out of play, a foul ball. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
That's a ball.
Uh-oh, that
First
got
base.
him. And the potential winning run is aboard. No outs, runner at first. So in now for Cleveland, Kyle Mansardo. Slap the other way, foul. With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Brazier up and throwing. Line drive, base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez. First pitch, and he just misses.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Hammered on a line, base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Next to hit, Carlos Santana. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. Manzardo, the lead runner out at second. Ramirez at first with no outs. He was late there. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one's in there. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, got him with the sweeper.
Now batting, center
Lane
fielder,
Thomas will make his way to the plate.
Thomas.
That hits the dirt, and that is ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. And that is out of play. in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Fair ball. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So bases all loaded up. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. Golden opportunity right here. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. So they're all loaded up. Lifted in the air, right center field. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Porter Hodge is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
New
Chicago.
pitcher coming on, the veteran, Ryan Brazier.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
So digging in, John Kenzie Noel.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Noel.
Line drive. He's got it, and that will end the inning. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Through 8 full, Guardians 4 and the Cubs 2.
Now pitching
Back
for the
now,
Guardians.
and on the mound, the closer, Emmanuel
48.
Clase.
Power slider guy there. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. He's already homered in this game. First offering, and it just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. And that one is inside. Next offering is fouled back. That one just misses. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Dansby Swanson stands in. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one in triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
1-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Up the middle, Rocchio. There's one.
He's out.
On to Santana, 2.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So they're down to their final out. And next for the Cubs, Nico Horner. That's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. One strike away. And now 1-2.
Ball.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.